What's good, everybody? It's your girl Jakayla A, and I'm back with another nail tutorial. I wanted to get this off simply because I wanted to try the 3D glass flowers. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I ate it, but I'm gonna take you through the process of me trying it for the first time ever, and now I'm determined to get it before the summer is over. This is a very trendy look. This is actually 4 trendy designs in one set. You add another French tip to this set, and this is probably a set that you've done seen on the Explore page, okay? This is probably an exact set in the same color palette that you've done seen before because it's very popular and everybody's getting the same nails in like a different variation, in a different type of way. Like this iridescent fairy little princess garden type nails is really not my tea. Is really not my style, but I could see somebody trying to get it this year, so I'm trying to learn how to do them, so I'm prepared. So y'all saw me prep the practice hand as I always do. As I always tell y'all, the tips that I use come from my local nail supply store. You can literally just use a no C-curve square tip off of Amazon. I do put my tips on with base coat. This little light is for doing gel X. That's what I use to do gel X. And it works perfect for this situation. I go in with more base coat to reinforce it, make sure it's really on there. So again, put a little bit, get your tip on there real good, straighten it out, get under that light for 60 seconds, put a little bit more base coat on any areas you might have missed, get right up under that light again. Then I'm cutting the nails down because I don't want to do a long style. I'm just really trying to get this artwork off and trying to practice a little bit. Never, ever, ever think that you are too experienced to not practice. Don't ever think it's nothing to learn. It's always something to learn. In 10 years of doing nails, it's still going to be something for me to learn. So here I am just shaping them up real square. Do not go across that free edge. Don't go across the tip trying to make it real sharp and square. We're going to do that after application. When you do too much shaping of your tip on your practice hand, that's another reason that it's liable to fall off. Also, realize that you might not be getting the best frame from me because a lot of application is gravity. And I went in with a little bit more of a wet bead, so the gravity was gravitying, okay? This is obviously sped up, but yeah, when you work really wet, it starts to move, okay? And that was my bad. So if you really can't ever see me doing application, it's just that I'm tilting the nail down because, you know, that's the direction I want the flow in. Down is a combination of ratio, gravity, and knowing how to use your brush. All 3 of these things match in a perfect way for you to know how to do good application. Also, this style really did not call for nude. It never really does, but I really just want y'all to see what I'm doing, so I didn't want to use clear. That was just, you know, my personal preference.
This ain't several trips to the doctor. This isn't, oh shit, you got 2 in one sack. This is good test. You know what I'm saying? So now we're here. I don't know what's happening. I internalize that. Nobody told me DNNs and white matter and gray matter and psychologically this and that. I don't know. I think it's me. You know what I'm saying? You changed towards me.
And she's thinking the same thing. And I'll say, I carry twins. I think, unfortunately, I lost my children in my second trimester. Jesus, so right? So what I can tell you is, as someone who's carrying a single pregnancy and a multiple pregnancy, unfortunately, been on that side of the reproductive course more than I'd like, because I do put that easily create multiples, and then most I've carried 3. Well, yes. I actually, typically, you know, in the process, sometimes, me too, I constantly do it. So, but what I can tell you, the difference that I experience, every pregnancy is different, but the difference that I experience, so if you think that's the emotions of the surgeon thinks that one child is you got it, that's a lot of children anymore. So it's even more of a pull on your energy, on everything, right?
You always got to do that.
Well, you should. Look at that.
I know you know what piece.
What I'm saying about being a Virgo is extreme attention to detail as well. So very much so, right? So that means that she probably knows every bit of visual resentment that she's speaking about. But to the degree, I think that this is no different than an argument we have in general as women. It's always us versus them. Nobody stops. Nobody realizes. Like I said, 2 ends of the same experience. And she won't know how you feel. She never knows what it is to be a man caring for a pregnant woman. The same way you'll never know this. Get pregnant woman caring for a child. But the 2 say, you know this is true. We only focus on our experience sometimes, right? It's a simple thing. It's not always us versus them. It's at some point somebody has to say, yo, we don't want to do shit. I'm gonna go get it. Yep. Right? And that's what happens, but that's not. Can I know? Can I give you an experience? am an advocate for having black doctors. I don't like the other people anywhere or around me or any other space. I just started a surgery. When I was pregnant, I had a black woman that was a doctor, Dr. Sophia Logan. She just started a podcast. That's my name. She's beautiful. I love her down. And we like became like pseudo friends. I feel like this is why I ain't supposed to be a buddy because that's all my shit. Yeah, now we don't talk some real shit. Like that's my girl. And I also had a black woman therapist. So I was doing both at the same time. So a lot of the things that I was going through emotionally, I understood because they equipped me very, very well. My therapist equipped me with understanding that because my baby father was a nigga, that was not my fault. And I was taking accountability in my part of our relationship's demise, also releasing the part that had nothing to do with me because I felt like no matter how old, how young, whatever. This one part, I'm nervous in the same time. That's crazy. That's the same thing. They must be brothers or something because this is very strange. But along with that, my doctor, Dr. Lugan, she was amazing. She saw things that I did not see, obviously, because it's my profession. She protected me in so many ways. Like, I'm very hard-headed. I'm very like, I'll be alright, it's fine, I'm going to do that. I had preeclampsia when I was pregnant, and which resulted in having high blood pressure later, but I had high blood pressure with the baby, and my blood pressure would get so high that I was like in stroke range. And I remember one day in particular, I went in for a doctor's appointment, and she said, oh, you're not leaving, you're going to the hospital right now. And I feel my stupid ass, because what happened was, my charger broke on my phone. So what I said was, I said, listen, I'm gonna go to the hospital, but the Apple store around the corner. So I'm going to the Apple store, get a charger, and then I'm going to the hospital. And she said, oh, so you think I'm playing with you? And I said, no, I don't, but I don't think you understand. If my phone's in, that's not going to be in the hospital. I'm not going to be in contact with nobody in the hospital, nobody in the hospital. So we're arguing. And my doctor was like, let me explain something to you right now. You're going to the hospital right now. Somebody better come pick you up. I'm going to put your ass in an ambulance myself. To the point that I called my friend. She came to pick me up. I was like, all right, my friend's outside right now. She said, no. She needs to come upstairs. I need to see her face. And I need to make sure that you're at the hospital. And I'm like, true. Because sometimes you just see a black woman, she's like auntie you. Yeah, she like black auntie me. But within that, like, she equipped me for everything. Everything that I was going through, every little pain, every butterfly, everything. She's like, all right, we're getting this trimester. You're going to start going like this. You're going to start going through that. And that's what we need. We need that community of people, our skin folk, our kinfolk, to be able to equip us. Even when my baby father was on his bullshit, that nigga was on FaceTime. She's like, oh,
My application got kind of crazy at the end, but that's okay because we have a file and we have a e-file. Now we gonna get the free edge. You see that? We got the sides, we got the free edge. We're coming across the top, and our whole client's finger fell off, but that's okay because it's a practice hand. Okay, you got to keep rolling with the punches, baby. And after you do everything that you feel like you could do with the hand file, you're also gonna go in with the e-file if you need it. If you need it, I needed it, so I did it. If you don't need it, that's fine. Do your shaping however you like it and desire it to your liking. Okay, so I'm just going in with the mandrel bit with the sanding band on it and getting a very crispy shape. I did this for all 40 nails, but I didn't show it because it's very time consuming and I just didn't want to make the video too long. We got application, filing, and design in this one video. So I didn't want to bore y'all too much with the video. But that was the finished nail. I did all four, put base coat on. I cured it for 60 seconds, and then I wiped it with alcohol just so we have a clean slate to do our design. Every single polish I'm going in with is D&D. You could go ahead and pause each one to see what they are, but I did 2 coats of this pink. I also did 2 coats of the full blue nail as well.
If they're sneaking to do it, if it's causing you, the kind of person that's like, already work, but then it don't take 10 minutes. So much so that sneaking and chasing this feeling will even push you be late to work, get interrupting your life. That's what we got about, right? So 2 things about a person's situation is you need to first list the things that you're looking to stop and you need to get money to start, right? You have to like, the why is always the most important piece. And oftentimes, when people come to me with sexuality coaching with sex problem, the problem is not sex. Even with sexual compulsion addiction, the problem is not sex. It's a surrounding factor impacting sexual response. So what is happening in your regular life, what happened to you in your life, that now forces you to shape this thing. It can actually be sexual assault. You don't realize that people might experience assault can actually have a hyperactivity sexual result. Wow, what fucking figure, right? But at the end of the day, now I went through this thing, I want to take charge of my experiences so much that I'm doing whatever I want. I can't let it happen. Why things like I'm having whatever.
This is a 30mm liner brush that I got from Michael's craft store for regular painters, but it works perfectly to do nails, and it gives me a very clean French in a matter of minutes, like not even so fast and so quick, and it's clean every time.
I don't understand. I just actually stepped away from my focus position, right? And then, I'm asking questions. Like, I am really, I am actually a good question. Transparently, yeah, because that's what, even in my work, I still have a little bit more time on my schedule. Like, I can work at the things that I want to. But, I'll be honest, if I'm like on break, like it's like spring break and it's summer break, but when I come home at 5:30, 6 o'clock, well, that time is 9 o'clock. When do I have to? You feel like you have the time for some people because they work that much. Right? They're seeking this feeling. Serotonin, like I said, releases happy, calm emotions. So they might feel like I can't transition from the 9 to 5 until I have sex, and now to calm down. Some people can't, so that's when you have the reverse of everything. So you gotta so the first thing this person needs to see is like a psychologist and potentially also a psychologist. And I always say that because whenever she's in sexual compulsion addiction, the person therapist has it already, that's the person. And the reason why I say that is because the psychological side can overlap with the sexual side, but they're still two different entities. And also, so when you can attach you, so a lot of times I'm working with a therapist on the same client, right? They're tackling one end of the problem, I'm tackling the other end of the problem. Usually they're dealing with helping that person understand why, right? Breaking down behaviors, get better, my role comes in when I'm helping you find a healthier way to still access the same pleasure, but not in a way that's unfortunate, right? Because people don't see, they only see experiencing that feeling, and you can't access that person, you may act out. That's what people respond to when they have addiction, because that will come.
Here I am putting a little bit of top coat on my ring finger because I'm going to cure for 30 seconds and then go in with an iridescent powder. I actually put the iridescent powder on that finger and on the pinky. This is the gel that I'm using. It is the non-stick builder gel. Pause to get the name and then go on Amazon to buy it if you care for it. This is the type of gel that you have to use to do this design though. Pretty much everybody's starting with a bunch of balls, 5 or 4, and then they're shaping it to their liking and coming up with a very pretty shape. I actually love the shape that I was able to accomplish. I thought it was so cute. I just kind of lost it in the painting, but we're gonna get to that. Let's not rush it. Also, this silicone little poker tool came with some chrome powder I bought some time ago, and I have like 3 of them because these are like the little things that you always want to save. You never know what trends come around and when they're going to be useful. So never throw these little things away, or like little wax pencils and stuff like that. Never throw that away ever, because you never know when you're going to need it. So on top of getting my shape, I'm going in with the other side to indent it and make it look like it's actual petals or leaves and just give it some body and characteristics, excuse me. So after that, sit that where it's at because it doesn't run, it doesn't move, it doesn't go anywhere. Love that product actually. It's non-stick and it does not move. I'm going in with the Macarbline gel because I'm going to put it on a very small liner brush, and I'm just going to make some like shell-like patterns. Y'all have seen this, ran to hell. I've done it so many times on here. Y'all have seen it so many times on every other platform, and it's all in the fact that you want to use a gel that's very viscous and very thick, but not too thick that you cannot swipe it across the nail beautifully. But you also want to focus on most of the product when you initially put it down, so that's the most pressure you're going to apply, and then you want to draw your brush back very lightly so you get like a thin tail end, okay? So your line weight is like more of a teardrop and not just a solid thick line. So I cured that for 30 seconds like you saw. Now this is where we come in with the painting. I went in with base coat thinking, you know, it'll work as a slow bloom gel, and then I saturated my brush, the same brush I did the line with. Don't even know what the length of this brush is. I saturated it with some white, thinking the bloom gel will help the base coat will bloom it out a little bit and make it a little bit of gradient. I do believe this might have been the correct method, and I did not cure the base coat. So I'm going base coat, uncure, and then I'm going white on top of it. So I think this might have ate a little bit better if I did not go so heavy-handed on the white, because it was something about the white that I just did not like. It was not sitting right with me, even though that's how everybody was doing their base. When I was looking it up, it's just something about that white was not so crispy clean. So then I go in with pink, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna pull pink from the middle, and then we're gonna get a light pink type vibe, and it won't even be a whole bunch of white. So I'm pulling my pink from the middle, and it's just still not eating, but I cure it anyway. And then I go back in with my darker hot pink, and then I go in with purple, and I just got to a point where I'm like, okay, just give up. It's not eating. So I move on to the other nails before I frustrate myself. I use that same hot pink that I put in the middle of the flower in my airbrush gun machine, whatever, and I put airbrushing with that hot pink on my green and blue nail. Then I'm using my Macart rhinestone gel to put some little gold balls in the middle of the flower, and it's going to resemble the middle of like a sunflower. I actually think that's a really cute touch. I also think it would be really cute with stones in the middle, and I think it would be really cute with silver or pearls in the middle. So you could put any type of little balls in the middle, and I think that will eat. I thought that was a little cute touch, and I'm just flashing it so it stay in one place. Now I'm using pearls on 2 of the other fingers. I put it on the finger with the iridescent. They got the pink base. This is like a baby pink base. Love this color. It's called Cotton Candy from D&D. And I know the number is 807. Like, I'm addicted to this color. And I'm running out of it, and I have to go buy it. So that's why it's on my mind. Also, forgive my voice. It's so late. It's like 2 a.m. Just went to go see Planet of the Apes. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Whatever that is. It was so good. I went with my mama, but I'm so tired. So my voice is deep and dragging. Please forgive me. So also I put some on my pointer finger too, just to jazz it up a little bit. But this is a soft, pretty princess look. You don't really want to put no stones. You don't really want to do too much. I did top coat, matte top coat this nail, and when I do my raindrops, I literally just use top coat. Make sure when you get them exactly how you want, you cure them immediately, because they will run because it's a top coat. Now you got a top coat with the whole look, and this was how it turned out. After I top coat the other 3 nails, the flower is not eating, but I'm gonna keep trying. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.